All right. Arsenal are back on top of the Premier League after a really, really solid performance against Brighton. A team that's been a bit of a bogey team for Arteta. They beat us last year. They might have done the double over us the year before. I'm not sure about that, but they definitely beat us the year before as well. And overall, just a team that Arsenal have not been particularly good against. And today, we made it look easy. That was probably the best thing that I can say about this performance is that we made it look easy. Brighton had a few opportunities. Ray had to make a really good save, but that is to be expected. Brighton are a good team going forward. They haven't lost at home since August, I think it was. It was very early in the season, the last time they lost at home. They've been very, very solid at home, but we went there and just kind of brushed them aside. I think the first 30 minutes was a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish. We didn't really look great. But we grew into the game once we got the penalty. And it was a penalty. I know people are going to say that Lamptey got the ball, and he didn't really. He touched the ball. He didn't win it. Gabriel Jesus would have still retained possession if he wasn't taken out. And the contact happened in the box. So it's soft, but if you look at the penalties that were given at Stamford Bridge, they were even softer. So based on what referees have been giving this season, it's absolutely a penalty. Saka took it really, really well. Really good to see Saka get a goal after, he's come under some criticism, I think, quite ridiculously. People saying that he was poor against Man City, but that's one bad game out of how many amazing games. So I think the criticism was pretty ridiculous, and hopefully he shuts them up because they really should shut up after that goal. So, well taken penalty. And then after that, Arsenal really kicked on. We played much better after we scored, and the second goal, was in the second half. So we went in 1-0 at halftime. And then we came out and we were much the better team. We had complete control over the game. And then the second goal was just a brilliant ball by Odegaard. Just, the classic slide pass down the line. Jorginho runs onto it, cuts it back to Havertz, and listen, 60 million down the drain, Kai Havertz scores again. Another goal, I think that's 9 goals in the Premier League for Kai Havertz. Already his best season in a goal-scoring sense in the Premier League. And listen, there's still 7 games to go, so who knows? Maybe he can get a couple more. But Havertz was also incredible today, not just the goal, his all-around play, holding the ball up, linking play, was absolutely incredible. So really, really happy with Kai Havertz. And he's starting to look like a proper player now. I know for 65 million, you would have wanted a little bit more of an instant impact. He did take a couple months to kind of grow into the team, but now I think we're really starting to see the qualities of Kai Havertz. Obviously, another clean sheet. So this performance, again, another masterclass defensively. Gabriel and Saliba were immense again. And again, this is a Brighton team that are no pushovers. They can cause teams some problems. And we just shut them out. After the second goal, we did kind of sit back a little bit and just defend, manage the game, which, again, I'm not opposed to. I think it's perfectly fine if you have a good enough defense and you're 2-0 up and just say, okay, come break us down, because you can't. And, that's a completely viable strategy. And it's something that I think Arsenal are going to have to use in some of these more tricky away games. But eventually we did get the third goal, Trossard, with an absolutely lovely finish. And I love that he celebrated at the end because the Brighton fans were booing him. So for me, again, he's well within his right to celebrate. I know Declan Rice didn't celebrate when he scored at West Ham. I think he should have, because again, the West Ham fans are absolutely shameless to boo him after what he's done for their club. But Trossard did not care today, celebrated anyways, and it was a beautiful finish. Just a little dink, a little pause right before it to to make the keeper go down. It's beautiful, beautiful goal. And that was an assist for Kai Havertz. So, immense performance by him all around. What a performance by Arsenal. This Arsenal side honestly could win the Premier League. They're absolutely sensational. So, we got Bayern Munich on Tuesday. So, I'll see you guys then.